Hello everyone, I'm back, and I've scheduled four episodes, yeah, for the past couple days. Now we can keep on going. What's up?
あの、えっと、この前、相談しようとしたこと。
The thing you mentioned back at the batting cages.
そう、あれ、
I seem to recall she was really hesitant to talk about it.
誰にも話さないでくれる？
I promise. Sure.
今度さ、私が演劇で主役するでしょ？
Yeah,
そ
and
れで、あの、私、キスするの。
instantly my mind goes blank.
劇の中で、キスシーンが、新一、聞いてる？
Yeah, I'm listening. Sounds intense. Good luck with that.
初めてなの。
What?
だから、私、ファーストキス、まだなの。
I see.
うん。そうなの。
Well, no surprise there. I mean, you're pretty, but like almost too pretty, you know? And as far as I know, you've never really had a boyfriend. So yeah, that explains that or whatever. Yeah, I can see how that would be the case. Yeah. Awkward. Are you cool with it, or?
わからない。でも、クライマックスのシーンだから、ちゃんとできるか心配で。
Why not ask the other person to help you practice?
気が進まなくて。ぶっつけ本番でお願いしてる。
Ah,
だからさ、その、頑張る。
well, I'm rooting for you, I guess.
ありがとう。
Her voice is a little more than a whisper.
じゃあ、
Have a good night. Miyuki's speedy footsteps fade into the dusk. As for me, I stand rooted to the spot until long after she's gone. Back in elementary school, that play changed Miyuki's whole life. And I was the one who nominated her for the role. For some reason, I decided I should play the role of her boyfriend. Miyuki was a little stiff at first, but sure enough, she improved drastically over time. On stage, she had so much sparkle, she was practically blindly. Somehow, it really felt like we were together. Hell, it felt like we were the only two people in the whole world. But once the curtain closed, the magic would fade. It was just a role in a play. She was just extremely convincing. That's all. Me, though, I completely lost my composure. My acting was a train wreck, nowhere near on par with hers. And during the performance, I flubbed my lines. Everyone laughed. It was only thanks to Miyuki's ad-libbing that we made it to the current call without further incident. At last, the spell was broken. The next thing I knew, Miyuki was the star of the class, and I'm still just a nobody. She doesn't need me anymore. Her talents are taking her somewhere I can't follow. I will just drag her down. This guy really likes to talk himself down. A lot. depression. We're just friends. That ought to be enough for me. And yet,
キスキスキスキスキスキスキスキスするの。
Miyuki's words, her lips are burned into my brain. Hmm.
告白された。
What?
自分の趣味を認めてくれたのは俺が初めてだって。ずっと俺を家族として大事に思ってたけどその気持ちがそれ以上のものだって気づいたって。龍二郎に女装姿で告白された。
Ew. What was he wearing?
すく水だった。
Oh! No kidding.
こんな冗談が言えるほど俺の人生に余裕はない。
This is some heavy shit first thing in the morning. I mean, you'll have to turn him down, right?
でも
We need a visual novel of this. ASAP. Get working, Nitro.
女装した龍二郎が可愛かった可愛かったんだよ。俺の弟があんなに可愛いわけがない。
Sounds like a mediocre light novel.
おはようみんな。
おはようございます。それさ
あけぼのくん、なんで朝から泣いてるの？
それさよければこの私の聞くも涙語るも涙のお話を聞いて。
あれ、葵は？しんいち、知らない？キスキスキスキスキスキスキスキスするの。ちょっとしんいち、聞いてる？
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't seen her this morning.
遅くない？
Normally, I was already sitting at her desk, staring into space by the time I arrive. What's wrong, Yutaro?
全力でスルーされた。っていうかしんいち、お前いつの間にそれさんとフレンドリーな仲に。
みゆき、おはようなの。おはよう、葵。
ああ
遅かったじゃない。
Why she looks sad?
バッティングセンター楽しみで寝坊なの。
So she climbs. But that's not what it looks like to me. She doesn't just seem sleepy, she seems worn out. Is there something stressing her out, maybe? After school, I head to the roof to meet up with the others.
ルル。
I turn around and sure enough, Aoi's up there transmitting again. I climb up the ladder. Did God ever answer your call?
まだなの。で、今日なら届くかもしれないの。
Don't wear yourself out now. As with this morning, she still seems kinda under the weather. What'll you do if he answers?
セーブなの。
Excuse me. Oh, right. You finally made friends with Miyuki after all.
うん。
I'm not crazy about her gamer brain nonsense, but I'm glad she cares about Miyuki. Well, I hope he picks up then.
きっと届くの。
Actually, I wonder... I bet how to do that real quick, just in case. Her gaze pierces beyond the crimson sky, beyond the farthest reaches of the world, and for a moment I find myself envious of her.
しんいちは今日どうしたの？
What are you talking about?
みゆきに冷たいの。 昨日夜告白失敗したの？
I didn't even confess. Miyuki and I are just friends and
嘘つきなの。葵にはわかるの。みゆき、しんいち、好き。しんいち、みゆき、好き。恋人ならないの。変なの。
not if I have a say in it. He doesn't. When I'm with Aoi, for some reason it's easier to open up. Is it because we're standing in the center of the universe? Somehow I feel that as Miyuki's friend, Aoi's a safe person to tell. She said there's going to be a kiss.
キス？
In the play. If I was her boyfriend, I'd be furious, but we're just friends, so it doesn't matter.
我慢？
I mean, she's out of my league anyway. When she's famous, she'll find someone who deserves her, someone way better than me. Why sit around waiting to get dumped when I could just not fall for her in the first place? I made up my mind about this forever ago. I know I'm being a little fatalistic about this, but I can't help feel this way. This is the reason I've kept my distance from her all this time. Being with her would only get us both hurt later on down the line.
ルル？しんいちは寝取られ嫌なの？
Wow, way to ruin the mood, Aoi. Excuse me.
はい。
Aoi raises her hand high in the air. The red rays of the sunset reflect off her phone screen.
心配ないの。
Her eyes shine with an unearthly glint. Huh? Suddenly something feels off. I look up to find dark clouds swirling in the sky above us. Moments ago it was a perfect sunny day, but now stormy winds rush us around us. It feels as though time itself is being sucked away into an otherworldly portal, leaving us caught in the purgatory between dusk and night. The world is caving in. The protective shell falls away and the borderline falters, threatening to reveal what lies beyond.
トゥルルルルルルルルルルルルルル。
Damn, this looks kinda hectic. Oops. Aoi. What are you doing?
ルル、しんいちのイベント CG たくさん溜まったの。
This is a new soundtrack. It's really good. Dang. This game has a lot of good music.
充電完了。神様に電波届くの。だから世界をアップデートするの。
An update patch, like the kind of thing a computer program would download off the internet.
このままだとストーリーに無理があるの。しんいち、みゆき、結ばれないの。それは良くないの。だから世界を書き換えるの。みゆきが寝取られないように。しんいち以外と結ばれないように。
Hold up. What did he say to this? She didn't really say anything. So I'm gonna be with the mature one? The mature side? Just tell her not to do it? Suppose there really is a God out there. If he could change my fate and make the impossible possible, what would he ask for in return? What would I be forced to sacrifice? Stop, please. Panicking, I blurt out the words. Something inside my head tells me I need to stop her before she does something that could never be undone.
新一
Seriously, please don't do this.
ルル本当にいいの？このままだとバッドエンドなの。
Maybe I shouldn't have stopped her.
それでいいの？
Nothing about my life could be called a bad ending. Sure, it's nothing special, but it's still fun. I don't need to date Miyuki either. Our existing friendship is already more than I could ever ask for. That's the truth, plain and simple. I don't even need to think twice about my answer. This is what I want. I'm happy just... Whoops. I did not mean to do that.
友達
Just as the word leaves her lips. So what is this? Is this like Chunibyo? That one anime? Still trying to... The clouds clear away right before my eyes. Was it an act of God? I honestly don't know. Maybe she really does have the power to change things. But I don't need any divine miracle. I just want things to carry on like they always have. I'll tell myself this was all just a daydream. Okay, I guess I did make the right choice, since this guy's happy with no change. An illusion, a hallucination. I mean, what else could it have been? Let's go find Miyuki.
うん
Just as how he smiles.
ルル
Whoa! Her body tumbles sideways. You okay?
あれ電池切れかけなの？
I could tell you weren't feeling so hot. Let's call off our plans and...
大丈夫なの。葵バッティングセンター行くの。
There's no hesitation in her eyes. She did mention she was really excited to go, so excited she didn't get much sleep. Alright, but you better tell me if you start feeling sick, got it? Why does it get...
わかったの。
She nods and stumbles over to the ladder.
早くみゆきを迎えに行くの。
Hello?
ごめんなさい。
Huh? Right as I walk in the door, I get an impromptu apology from the first dear girl.
私すすき先輩を見て急に近づかれたりしたからそれで怖くなって。
Was it something I did?
この前の時の話で急に来てこんなところ見られちゃって私どうしたらいいか。エッチなね。そうじゃなくて。
Of course not, see? She knows I wasn't being creepy.
新一嫌われたの？違います。じゃあ好きなの？好きとかそんなわけ。嫌いです。大嫌いです。ごめんなさい。
A split second later, she takes off like a bat out of hell.
転んだの。
Yep,
ドジっ子なの。
yep.
ちょっと、またはるちゃんいじめて。
We weren't picking on her. If anything, I'm pretty sure I'm the victim here. Man, you sure a delicate little flower like her can handle being in a play? Oh, I just read that wrong.
本番はいいお芝居するのよ。見た目もかなり可愛いしね。新一、振られてショックなの？
Salty. She can't turn down a confession I never made. That said, I wouldn't mind seeing her perform sometime.
ここがバッティングセンターなの？そうよ。ボロいの。
It's been this way ever since we were kids.
言われてみれば確かにそうね。はい。ちっちゃい頃から一緒に来たの？新一に連れてきてもらってね。
Yeah, I guess you could say that. We'd always run out of allowance money, but the guy in charge took a liking to us and would let us play for free now and then. From there, the batting cages quickly became our usual hangout spot.
さあ、早速始めましょう。はいなの。やあ。ルル？
Oh, we're not gonna get a CG of her hitting the ball. The bat cuts through the empty air. Aoi tilts her head in puzzlement.
当たらない？代わってごらんなさい。私がお手本見せてあげる。
Weird flex, but okay. Miyuki takes the bat from Aoi and steps into the batter's box. After 2 practice swings, the ball erupts forth.
すごいの。
I'm surprised they didn't reuse the CG of her hitting the ball. And the next second, she sends it rocketing into the safety net.
どこが違うかわかる？ルル、みゆき、かっこいいの。あおい、かっこよくないの。
Miyuki heaves a sigh.
それじゃあ、どうすればいいと思う？あおい、背足りないの。可愛さで勝負なの。そういう勝負じゃないから。新一、どうにかならない？
Let's see. For starters, try to keep your eye on the ball.
ボール？
You're not looking at it when you swing. This time, try watching it and see what happens.
ルル。
Aoi takes the bat and heads to the batter's box.
見たの。って、見ただけじゃダメでしょ？
No, it's a good first step. We want her to get comfortable with the ball. Why don't you start with a bunt? Just hold the bat out in front of you.
こうなの？
That's it. Keep your eye on the ball and match the bat to its trajectory.
よく見て。合わせ。ルル。あ、当たったの。
It wasn't much of a hit, more like the world's weakest ground ball, but I'll take it. See what I tell you.
はい。新一、名コーチなの。
Thanks, I guess.
もう一回なの。ボールをよく見る。ルル！すごい。また当たるの。
This time, how about you try swinging?
ルル！
the ball graces against her ungainly swing, foul ball. Still, she's definitely making progress.
相変わらず教えるのうまいわね。
I wouldn't say I'm anything
ち
special.
っちゃい頃からの才能よ。
You think so?
私は覚えてる。何回も日記を読み返したから。
Truth be told, I remember it too. Looking at her now, you'd never picture it, but back when Miyuki first started, she sucked even worse than Aoi. I was the one who taught her how to swing.
ルル飛んだ。前に飛んだの。
It sure did. I saw the whole thing. Aoi's smile was genuine and pure. I vaguely remember Miyuki smiling like that way back when.
ここで野球を教わったから演劇で主役がつかめたの。
Hey, come on, you got the part through your own efforts.
違う。きっかけをくれたのはいつも新一よ。
Years of diligent hard work, and look where she is now. We may have started off on equal footing, but now we're miles apart. And why do you keep degrading yourself?
あれ、昔のままだね。
She points to the safety net. You've been here, like, multiple times on your own. How are you just now? Whatever. The net is adorned with a series of targets: hit, double, triple, and home run. Hit these targets and you'll win free play coupons. Man, that takes me back. When we were little, Miyuki and I would always challenge each other to a game. Whoever missed the most shots would have to carry both book bags all the way home. Mind you, we almost never hit those targets. But that didn't stop us from trying.
私、もう一回、新一が打ってるところ、見たいな。
Her voice is a whisper, but I don't answer her. I don't have it in me. Instead, I stare silently into the distance. Deep down, something tells me. If I respond to that request, it'll destroy everything the three of us have built. Why? You're just batting.
ルル上達早いわね。コーチ、天才なの。
Maybe you stand a chance of beating Miyuki now.
勝負戦うのじゃあ、3人で賭けでもしましょうか。
Miyuki points at the targets with the bat.
順番にボールを打って、一番的に近かった人の言うことを聞かなきゃいけない。もちろん、球速にはハンデをつけるわ。どう？やってみない？やるの。勝って、新一とみゆきが恋人に。
No. I shoot her down firmly. Aoi, aren't you tired after all that?
ルル
I know you weren't feeling 100% today. Let's call it a day and go home.
逃げるの？またそうやって適当に言い訳つけて。
Sure, whatever. Let's go with that.
よくない。
Huh? It's not like Miyuki to scream like that.
前はそうじゃなかった。新一、何を怖がってるの？
I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't like pointless conflict.
嘘つき。
She's absolutely right. I can't even find it in me to get mad about it. The fact of the matter is, Aoi isn't feeling her best.
そんなこと、ルル。
Aoi tries to argue, but staggers sideways. See? Told you.
ルルルル。
She frowns to herself. Alright, let's get out of here.
はい。
Yuki still doesn't look convinced, but I ignore her and lead the way out of the building. Come on, don't be mad.
普通だけど、
This is your idea of not mad?
葵の具合が悪いことぐらい、私にもわかるわよ。ルルル。
Here under the starry night sky, Aoi's gait is even more unsteady than usual.
わかったわ。機嫌直すから。その代わりね、相談に乗ってくれる？
I have a really bad feeling about this. Is it about that thing from before?
それに近いかな。恋の相談なの？
Aoi cuts in. Miyuki flinches in alarm.
演劇のことよ、演劇の。チューの話？え？新一、話したの？
Oh,
誰にも話さないでって頼んだわよね。信頼したから話したのに。
I'm sorry, I just thought it would be okay since we're all friends. Miyuki looks like she's ready to explode. Desperate, I look to Aoi for help.
はい。新一は寝取られ嫌なの。寝取られ？
Aoi's tone is perfectly innocent. Catches me off guard and I fail to stop her in time.
みゆきが他の男とチューしたりセックスしたりするの我慢できないの。
What are you saying?
だからみゆきが好きになれないの。新一、
Miyuki asks in a low voice.
それ新一の本当の気持ちなの？私が別の男を好きになるとか、あなたは本気で思ったの？
No, that's not.
ふざけないで。私があなたのそばでどれだけ我慢してたと思ってるの？私がどんな思いで友達のふりしてたと思うの？
Look, you've got the wrong idea.
聞きたくない。友達になんてなるんじゃなかった。最初から近づきたいなんて思うんじゃなかった。こんな思いをするくらいならさよなら。みゆき。
He tries to stop her, but Miyuki doesn't even glance back. Is this a bad ending? I know I need to say something, anything, but the words won't come. Everything Aoi said about me was true. I have no excuse. Moments later, Miyuki vanishes into the night.
みゆき、怒った？葵のせい？
No. Aoi was just stating the facts, nothing more.
みゆき、追いかけないの？
If I don't go after her now, I'll never have a second chance. I can feel it in my gut. And yet, I can't bring myself to do it.
失敗が怖いから？
No. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with chilly night air. This was fated to happen, sooner or later.
運命？
I always hoped we could stay together. That these days would last forever. But we're not little kids anymore. Our circumstances are complicated now. We overthink things. We walk on eggshells. We freak out over nothing. Miyuki is the queen bee of the entire school. Like the moon hanging in the sky, she's on a pedestal far beyond my reach. And why do you always go back to this? This is why you're not her girlfriend. I don't even deserve to count myself among her friends. Yeah. I don't even know why you even bother keeping her in your head.
はい。
Aoi suddenly raises her hand.
このルートはバッドエンド。選択肢間違えたの。セーブデータをやり直すの。
There's her gamer brain again. I look up at the sky. It's breathtakingly beautiful, the way the starlight twinkles across time and space to reach us down here on Earth. Life is like a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. Don't you remember what I said? I'm not cut out for a fairy tale ending. All I need is a normal life. As I mutter to myself, I glance back. But no one's standing there. My voice fades into the night. Huh. Man, I must really be losing it. Who was I talking to? Myself? An email. Attached is a single photo. Wait a minute, the photo finally sent. I just noticed that. Just like that, Miyuki's final performance came and went.
Ohayo!
The second she walks into the classroom, she instantly draws everyone's attention, just like always. Except she doesn't talk to me anymore. I don't talk to her either. Just another morning here at school. Same as always. In the end, I never went to see the play. I'm told it was a roaring success. I can imagine Miyuki up on stage, kissing the romantic lead. I'm sure it was a beautiful moment. But I couldn't care less. Miyuki and I aren't friends anymore. We've gone back to the way we were before. And that's probably for the best.
しかし危ないところだったな。
What was?
お前最近リア充臭がプンプンしてたからな。爆発寸前だったぜ。
I sincerely doubt that.
戦えロマンクラブ爆発しろリア充。この世にリア充がある限り、俺たちの戦いは永遠に終わらない。
Get a new job. I don't know what this work entails, but please leave me out of it. The sun sets over the town. Slowly but surely it sinks beyond the horizon. The crimson sky is breathtaking, almost like a stage backdrop. As for me, I can only be myself. Trapped within the confines of my little world, I'll live out a normal life, and then the story will come to an end before I know it. No rising action, no climax, no falling action, no tidy little resolution. Is he aware, too? Or... Here I find myself stuck in a rut, all other routes closed to me. Just what I deserve, don't you think? I mutter down at the photo from that day. Needless to say, she doesn't answer me. There's still... This visual novel is still going on. I thought this was a bad ending. What is this? 3 years later, I'm in my kitchen, firing up some discount pork. I chop up some onions and add them to the pan. Bought myself a side of salad for 30% off too. Now I just need to stir a little dashi broth into my miso soup mix and I'm set. This is a pretty fancy dinner for a bachelor who works minimum wage, if I do say so myself. Oh crap, the show's on. I hastily shut off the burner. I think this is... Surely I've cooked it for long enough by now, probably. It'll be fine. I serve myself a bowl of steaming hot rice, then dump the stir-fried pork onto my salad and quickly switch on the TV.
ねえ、どうして？君は私を裏切るの？
Sone Miyuki dropped out of high school to make her debut in the entertainment industry. What? These days, her popularity is skyrocketing. Scarcely a day goes by when I don't see her on screen somewhere. She's so famous, she's practically worshipped. I always knew she had talent, but I never imagined this.
裏切るなら私もあなたを許さない地の果てまでも追い詰めてやる
Yikes, creepy, yeah. That's Miyuki for you. Her acting skills are really out of this world. As for me, I'm a big fan. I watch any and every show she's in. That said, I'm not the kind of person who typically gets caught up in the hype, and I don't foresee myself attending any of her autograph sessions.
でもねもし君がずっと私を好きでいてくれるなら永遠に愛してくれるなら幸せにしてあげるよ
Yuki gazes at her male co-star with fervor in her eyes. No surprise there either. Their relationship was just leaked to the press a few days ago. Neither of them denied it in the subsequent interviews, and now the celebrity blogs are all going crazy over the news. But none of that is my business now. The two of us are worlds apart. Why do you keep saying this? But it doesn't bother me. I can't bring myself to feel jealous either. How can you? All I feel is the steam rising from my rice, and the overseasoned pork stinging the back of my throat, and the chopped onions belatedly stinging my eyes. Okay, maybe I'm crying, but I saw that interview, I know. I know she's the happiest she's ever been, so clearly these are just happy tears. Now then, time to wash up. I gather my dirty dishes and head to the sink. The days pass by as I follow the path I was fated to take. Damn. That was a really long bad ending. I guess that's what you get for making the wrong choices. You get a boring text monologue of the fucking protagonist. But man, to be honest, this is one depressed protagonist since he's always talking himself down. I don't think I've seen. I don't know how to put it this much. I guess he's just. I'm sorry, I don't know how to put it, so I'm probably just gonna end it off here. I'll probably continue this thought in the next episode. But yeah. Catch you guys later in the next one, whenever I'm not getting a bad ending. Goodbye.